Alright, welcome back guys. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add glow to certain parts of your image inside of Photoshop realistically. Let's get started. Now, if you need to follow along, I will leave a link to download this image in the video description so that we can follow along together. The reason that is important is that if I switch to the Paths panel right now and hold the Control key and click here, you can see that I have already created a selection here in advance with the pen tool. So instead of you having to create this selection, I've actually done the work for you. And the way I did that is by using the pen tool to trace around the image and then save the image with the path save as JPEG. If you are not very familiar or advanced with the pen tool, then I would recommend you check our video on pen tool. It is going to make you an advanced user immediately. Let's return to the layers panel. And obviously the first thing we have to do is to convert the image from daytime to nighttime. And to do that, let us click on the new adjustment layer icon here. And then let's choose color lookup. Click inside here and choose Moonlight 3D. Now the effect is not so strong the way I really want, so I'm going to duplicate this one more time by pressing Ctrl+J. Then with the copy selected, I'll change its blending mode to soft light. That's just going to add this punch to the lighting in the image, just like this. Let's click on the new adjustment layer one more time, and then let's choose solid color. Then let's just click somewhere around here and then just drag to the top right to choose pure white, as you can see. Then click OK. Then let's select the mask and invert it by pressing Ctrl+I. Make sure the mask is selected, then let's return to the Paths panel. If you cannot find the Paths panel from here, then go to Window and then choose Paths from here. To see larger thumbnails here, I'll just right click and then choose Medium or Large. To load those portions as selection, hold the Control key and simply click on the thumbnail here. Then let's return back to the Layers panel. Make sure the mask is still selected and then make sure your foreground is also black. Press the backspace key on your keyboard. That is going to get rid of those pixels. I will deselect by pressing Ctrl+D. Now let's zoom to this portion. I kept this on purpose because we are going to trace these letters instead with the brush tool. Make sure the mask is selected and then pick a hard round brush. I'll reduce the size to 16 pixels. Then I'll press X key to make sure the foreground color is set to white. Now notice that the flow and opacity are set to 100%. That's very important. I'll give one click here. Hold the shift key and give another click here. Then still holding the shift key, I'll click here and click somewhere around here. Then I'll let go of the shift key, then click here once in the middle here, hold the shift key and come across here and just click. I'll click here, hold the shift key and just click here. I'm just trying to cover up those letters. Then for this, I'll just let go of the shift key to continue this way. Then I'll give one click here, hold the shift key and click here. Then to trace this portion, I'm going to let go of the shift key and just trace with the hand like so. Then I'll give a click here, hold the shift key and just click here. Might not be very perfect, but you can spare some time to refine it. It's okay. So I'll zoom out. Then as we zoom into these portions here, you can see that the edges are too sharp. Let's select this layer, then let's go to filter and then let's add Gaussian blur to it. The radius is too much. I will take it down to 5 pixels and just click OK. Then let us right click on the layer and then let's choose blending options. On the new layer style window, let us add outer glow. Let's change the blending mode from screen to linear dodge art. Then let's pick a nice color from here. I will just pick this one for now. Then I will increase its opacity. I think 80 looks good. Then I'll set the technique to softer. I'll increase the spread and also the size. Opacity of 53 will work best, so let's leave it at 53. And then let's set the range to 100 and set the jitter option to 100. And then let's just take some time to adjust these settings. Everything looks good, so I'll just click OK. I'll click on the new adjustment layer icon one more time and then I'll click solid color. Then this time I'll choose this blue or this color. Just click OK. Then change its blending mode to soft light. Select the mask and invert it by pressing Ctrl+I. Then with the brush tool, I'm going to reduce the flow. Then this time I'll right click and choose a soft round brush. Then I'll paint on the necessary portions. By reducing the flow, you can see that we are able to paint several times before we actually see the result. Towards these portions, I think I'm going to increase the flow up to 100% to easily see the effect there. Paint down here as well. And that is it. Just with a few steps, we are able to fix the image to the look that we actually wanted. To see the before and after, I'll hold the Alt key and click on the background here. So this is how it looked from the beginning, and this is how it looks right now. This is so cool. So this is how you can add glow to any portion of your image inside of Photoshop easily. Thank you for watching the video to the end, and I'm going to see you in the next one tomorrow. Bye bye.